We never even see inside the strip club in Blade Runner. I would like to see a chick fuck a snake on stage. That'd be kind of neat. Live from Cool Boys Central.
You're the boss down there. I'm boss up here.
Hold your dicks and rub your tits.
You'll be ice cold.
Here come the Cool Boys.
Just a young boy.
So cool.
So cool.
So cool.
Oh, it's the Cool Boys.
I went to Griffith Observatory for the first time. I'm just telling you boys, because I've never been there before.
Oh, it's delightful.
It's fine. It's
Where have you been to? Wait, what was it? Griffith Observatory or Park?
Observatory. Never been.
Okay. Nice.
Kind of gay.
Great views. Great views.
Great views. It was really great views. Kind of gay. Kind of gay.
Oh, did you go to that spot where James Dean jerked off on that guy's face?
Yeah, that's the scene. Greetings, Cool Boy Nation, and welcome to another installment of the Cool Boys Podcast. Fabulous boner moments in movies. I'm Batgirl, Felk.
Well, that's not very PC, Felk.
Bruce, it's me, Barbara. I found the Batcave.
Oh, that's what you're doing.
And you are?
Batgirl.
That's not awfully PC. What about bad person or bad woman?
Bruce, it's me, Barbara. I found the Batcave.
I'm Batboy Ballard.
There's never been a Batboy.
Yeah. Is there a Batboy?
Well, Chris O'Donnell says that in Batman Forever. Like, what should I be called? Batboy? Nightwing?
I need a name. Batboy, Nightwing.
Speaking of Nightwing, I guess I'm Nightwing Noli. Hey,
And it's fitting because Dick Grayson is the most handsome man in all of DC lore.
I don't know about that.
And it is, no, that's actually like, that's the whole thing. Like, Nightwing's super fucking hot.
That's like on the back of his baseball card. It's like most handsome man in Gotham lore.
Absolutely. And then under like his STDs, it's like 72.
I wouldn't say I'm much like Nightwing. I'm far more like Shadowhawk because I'm HIV positive. Positive about making a great podcast. That didn't work. So what is everyone drinking? I'm drinking Bullet Rye bourbon.
Oh, I like that about you tonight.
Maybe straight, or I might put some Diet Coke in it. I'm not sure.
Oh, dude, straight, big boy. We're straight here. No gay ass here.
no gay ass allowed.
Yeah. How many? Like, what percentage of our titles have gay or gay adjacent in them? Like
95%.
A fourth, at least.
I'm proud of it.
Ballard looks like she's drinking muscle milk, maybe.
Muscle milk.
Would muscle milk with vodka be that weird to drink from Ballard?
No, probably not. That's one of those good old fashioned Paddingtons on the side. But tonight, I'll be drinking a little thing called Anchor Steam beer.
Oh, a classic San Francisco beer.
Do you like muscle milk?
No, gross.
Nolan?
I can't drink it. It makes me shit my brains out.
You used to drink some gnarly whey protein. It would be like all clumpy and it wouldn't mix well, and you'd be drinking it like it was normal, and I'd be like, ugh. You got to use a blender bottle and shake it up.
I grew up on Slim Fasts, and I just can't have anything like that.
I like Slim Fast. I like Slim Fast a lot. I think it's an excellent beverage.
My mom forced us to drink those and eat those for like our lunches and our breakfasts growing up in like high school.
What the fuck?
She'd be like, here,
that's creepy.
She'd be like, here's
your
some
parents
Slim Fast.
gave you Slim Fast to eat?
Yes. My mom would be like, here's your breakfast Slim Fast. It's like chocolate. Enjoy it.
What?
Yeah. Yep. And my little brother and I had to master making Slim Fast so we could like have our breakfast.
That's amazing.
Sometimes. We didn't always have Slim Fast. Sometimes we had Lucky Charms.
I am not drinking Slim Fast. I am drinking a red wine of the Pinot Noir variety.
Ooh.
Film Pinot Noir. Well, we have an update.
Uh-oh.
A Noli update.
Uh-oh. ...
Watched Black Panther.
Was a little disappointed that the burning of pubes was not in the movie.
No.
I know. They cut that scene down, clearly.
They really cut it down. That was not good.
I'm gonna burn it all.
I'm going to burn it all.
Oh, fuck. I spilled things everywhere. God damn it.
He burned some bushes. It just wasn't Black Panther bush. You know, they changed the scene. It's the deleted scene. We'll see it on the Blu-ray.
It's it's probably a reshoot. They just did recently, like at the last minute.
Yeah,
they switched to herbs. It was otherwise, it was Black Panther's bush.
Yeah. I will say I am teetering between a 3.5 and a 4.
Ooh.
You could convince me it's a 4. I'll have to watch it again. It's definitely good. I definitely like what they did with the story. Just the overall story was interesting to me, and people's motives and the characters are fantastic. But,
Hey, Auntie.
I'm not sure. Ryan Coogler, that's his name.
Yeah, the director. Yeah.
I'm not sure I liked what they did with sci-fi stuff. And the action was really hard to follow for me.
Oh, I like the action. What do you mean by the sci-fi stuff?
Well, the rhino, the like armored rhino fight was kind of a mess.
I like that.
I say the standout scene is South Korea.
Yeah,
That was all cool there. I like that.
Only seen not in Africa.
Yeah. I just felt like their technology was like, it was kind of all over the place, you know? Like she's like shooting a video that looks like she's shooting it from like a holographic iPhone. Then all of a sudden they have fucking technology where like holograms come in. It's like photorealistic, like people made out of sand. And then I never could understand what the fuck was happening with the suit, so I just turned my brain off.
He takes his. Okay, I remember in the end of Civil War, he like actually takes his helmet off, like it's a physical thing, and then
he does it multiple times in this movie too. He takes it in the beginning. He takes his helmet off a lot.
But no, it just fades on and off like a goddamn After Effect.
No, I didn't understand what was happening with that.
Yeah, I didn't like it. I was like,
it's vibranium.
It doesn't even. But yeah, like vibranium, but whatever. It's still metal. Like Cap's shield closes like like a clamshell, whereas his shield is kind of like. This looks like it's fading on and off. It's not a good effect.
I mean, Iron Man. You said Cap.
I think it's the same. It's the same vibranium properties that. Remember, Vision is made entirely of vibranium.
Is Vision's made of vibranium?
Vision is 100% vibranium, right?
Yeah.
So Ultron used the vibranium in Age of Ultron to make Vision, to give himself an enhanced form, and then also to create the giant drill that turned Sokovia into a rocket ship that went up and down.
Oh, you always need drills, man. You always need drills.
You do. Drilling is so hard.
Tony creates an AI based on the Infinity Stone mixed with Jarvis, and then uploads it into the body that Ultron was planning on using for himself. And then everybody's like, "This is a bad idea." But then Thor pops out of nowhere and goes, "I'm okay with this," and slams his hammer down and activates him.
Have you seen the alternate version of that scene?
No. Does it make sense? Because the scene
it does.
Yeah,
it makes more sense.
The scene that they play doesn't make any sense at all.
So what they did in the alternate version is they cut out a lot of what Thor says. I mean, or the alternate version shows a lot of what Thor says.
Okay.
And
dude, fucking Josh Whedon was just hacking Chris Hemsworth up in that movie.
I don't know if it was Joss as much. It was maybe like, coming from Ike Perlmutter, really, or someone like that.
That was his last movie.
Yeah, because Kevin Feige kind of seemed to pull away from the whole Marvel institution and move himself into Disney not too long after Ant-Man, right?
Oh, you're talking about the guy that took over the TV department?
Yeah.
Oh, so they were fighting.
Well, Ike Perlmutter owns all of Marvel, except now he doesn't have control over MCU. That's it. That's the only thing he doesn't have control over anymore.
He was kind of a problem for the franchise, and it's better without him. I don't like Ike
without him.
But back to my point, Vision is 100% vibranium, and Vision can go through literally walls.
He does.
That's using the Infinity Stone. To phase in and out of reality. Yeah.
But it's vibranium doing that too, right? Because we don't understand the properties of vibranium.
I don't think so. I mean, maybe, but I don't think you can do that without the stone.
Moral of the story is I turned my brain off for that.
Yeah.
And then also something that recently I saw in Age of Ultron is that Thor points out that Idris Elba's Heimdall's missing his eyes. He goes, "Where are your eyes, Heimdall?"
Is it him? Is that the first son of Odin?
I know your eyes.
I really do think Heimdall's eyes are the Soul Stone. I think he is the Soul Stone, essentially.
From here, I could see 9 realms and 10 trillion souls.
Are we in spoilers?
No.
Well, we don't know these things, so no.
No. This is all
Unless Ballard's got a hot tip from his friend Kevin F.
What?
Is confirmed.
I heard Kevin F's been giving you all the tips.
Just the tip.
Just the tip.
Guys. I just have one quick question before our boners get fabulous. Would you rather fuck Kathleen Kennedy until she squirts everywhere, while she pleasures you by shoving the Moby, the world's largest dildo, standing nearly 3 feet tall and weighing more than 50 pounds, and detailed and crafted for realism, repeatedly into your anus, or butt fuck George Lucas in a missionary position while he cups your balls and complains incessantly about selling Star Wars to the white slavers called Disney?
These are my kids. So
All those Star Wars films.
all the Star Wars films.
They were your kids.
Yeah, well, they are right. You know, I loved them. I created them. I'm very intimately involved in them, and obviously to
And
sell
you
them
sold
off.
them.
I sold them to the white slavers that take these things and.
Cool Boy Nation, there's a would you. All right, well, so I don't know. What's the answer here? What's this fucking question? I would rather have sex with Kathleen Kennedy because she's a woman.
And she's gonna squirt everywhere.
Look at you squirting. Yeah, look at you squirting. Yeah, look at you. Yeah.
I mean, I respect George Lucas honestly more than Kathleen Kennedy because.
But so, have you seen the Moby recently, or do you maybe need to go and check it up on the old Amazon.com? And see?
I just well, the fact that you capitalized it, I just remembered. I thought you were talking about Moby, the vegan musician who for some
That's what I thought.
He's a 3-foot dildo.
Yeah.
Is that what you're saying?
Shoving his head inside and out your ass. That's the part that confuses me. While she pleasures you, I don't know if that's pleasurable.
Well, that's not what the people at the Moby would think.
Or Moby the person.
I don't think the
Or
Moby
Moby
is
the
actually
person.
intended for sexual activity. I think girls can like straddle it, but I mean, I've never actually looked. All right, I'm gonna look. I bet.
Can it fit all 3 feet
gonna look
inside
for
of her? I
Moby.
think it's impossible.
They show a model right next to it, and it looks like it would just destroy. Like, it would just full on rip this woman in half.
Is this the white Moby or the black Moby?
I think the black one's more expensive. It's more expensive rubber.
I only fuck expensive things.
I only fuck expensive things.
Oh my, no! It's mostly men shoving it up their asses. Oh, it's all men. It's all men. No women are with this thing.
Would you ever learn, men?
I think it's physically impossible to fit any of this inside you anywhere.
I mean, there are photos of girls. It looks kind of like it's going in them.
No way.
Yeah.
The head of this thing is as wide as a human body.
Just the tip.
Just the tip.
Just the tip. This is literally when it's just the tip.
Oh my God! Look at that thing. That is insane. Oh,
That's not real.
There's several photos of it though.
is that a rattlesnake at the bottom? I can't tell. What is that?
It
don't
looks
know
like
either.
Jeff Goldblum from The Fly down there. What's happening down there?
I always wanted to see the snake show from Blade Runner. They never show it because obviously they can't show a woman fuck a snake.
Oh, it's not a real snake.
Well, it's a replicant snake, but I mean, they would film it with a real. It's a real snake in the movie. Like they didn't.
No.
Yeah, most of the photos are simply the girl standing next to it. And by the way, the one that the girl I put in there is shoving up inside of her is not. I don't think that's even the Moby. I think it's just something comparable because the actual Moby is.
That's not. That
It's
doesn't
just,
look
it's
like
just
good.
comically huge. All right, so I'm gonna do the Kathleen Kennedy one because she's a woman.
I think the answer clearly is butt fuck George Lucas in a missionary position because A, that's wonderful. You get to look him right in the face.
Yeah, that's really intimate.
You know, right? He's gonna cut my balls. That must feel swell. And then
Probably.
he's gonna complain to me about Star Wars and selling it to Disney, but I'm sure I can spin that conversation into just about Star Wars, and I would love to hear anything and everything that George Lucas wanted to do about episode 7, 8, and 9.
Exactly.
If you're fucking him, he probably would tell you. I mean, at that point, there's no secrets.
When you said butt fuck George Lucas missionary position, that's everything. That's just so
That is
intimate,
everything.
so personal. And you nailed it on the head. Getting to know what his original stories for 7, 8, 9 were, I want to know. And he's not going to tell
Absolutely.
anybody, so I think I have to fuck him missionary in the butt.
Well, it doesn't say in the Would You Rather that he would be telling you this anyways. You're just
No,
assuming.
but I
Assuming.
figure I said I could figure you could spin the conversation if he's already crying about Disney selling it to, you know.
What do you do when you assume, Ballard?
What would you do? What would you do? What would you do?
What do you do when you assume?
With every thrust. With every
make it-
thrust.
You make an ass out of you and me.
Georgie.
Oh, Georgie.
Cool Boy Nation. If there's a Would You Rather you would like us to discuss on a future podcast, please email us at thecoolboyspodcast@gmail.com.
Do it, Cleavon. Do it. Right one.
Well, cool boys, I don't think you can get a more topical Would You Rather than that. even though we don't know what our topics of the show are. Time to move on to our Cool Boys Fabulous Boner Moments in movies. Popping some fucking boners.
It's topical in the sense that it had boners with anal sex and fucking Kathleen Kennedy with a massive Moby dildo, and it's about movie people. Movies.
Very true. It's very
boners
accurate.
in movies.
It's very topical.
The setup is this. Each episode, all 3 Cool Boys have entered so many different fabulous boner moments from movies
So many.
into our Cool Boy Boner Hat. We will draw a total of 5 moments this episode at random and then talk about all the fabulous boners they have given us. Now, these boners could have sprouted because of a specific heroic shot. Maybe it was a one-liner or perhaps a musical cue. Maybe it was just a John Travolta that made your dicks rise. Now it's dicks.
Yeah, someone changed it to plural.
Now, no one has seen each other's selections, so it will be a nice little surprise, even for us, every time a new boner moment is drawn. One last thing to mention before we start popping some rock hard fucking boners. Each boner moment drawn will have a discussion limit of fucking 10 minutes, just to make sure our penises don't get too swollen.
Don't want that.
And most importantly, no semis allowed.
No.
Full
definitely
hards
not.
only. Okay, cool boys, let's swell those shafts. The first fucking boner from the fucking boner hat is Nolan.
Oh, great.
What is the most fabulous non-Die Hard, and I'm doing air quotes here, Die Hard movie?
Oh,
What
this
is the most
awesome.
fabulous non-Die Hard movie?
Oh, yeah.
And I understand this
Oh.
question, and I
Good.
believe I have an answer ready for it.
Yeah, there's a lot because Die Hard's been copied
Die
hundreds
Hard's
of
been
times.
copied many times, but in its purest form, it was still early on. Once we got into like the oddies, you know, like or whenever like Olympus has fallen by that point when it had been done. Mine is simple. Erica Laniak's tits.
It was the final voyage of America's mightiest battleship.
What's on this helicopter? This little sweetheart, Miss July 89.
God, I love this business.
Love you.
The party was wild.
Love you to death.
They really knocked them dead. Imagine this arsenal of tactical nuclear weapons falling into the wrong hands. The Pentagon never did.
4 minutes ahead of schedule. Damn, I'm good.
Now, a team of terrorists have taken over.
Wake up the president.
But there's just one thing they didn't count on. The cook.
Under Siege is
Yes!
because
Phil and I agree on something.
it's
Yes.
pure and simple. It's got Steven Seagal before the sequel when he was apparently grabbing Katherine Heigl's underage tits, which she accused him of.
Under Siege 2, Dark Territory, rated R.
Which is also a really good movie, honestly. I like Dark Territory. I like
Someone
the
who
villain.
wrote that? Did J.J. Abrams write that or Joss Whedon write that one? Dark Territory? Someone wrote that.
JJ, I
Graham-
think.
Graham
or maybe,
Yost
or
or
maybe
Steven Souza.
Steven E.D. Souza.
Yes. Who wrote Dark Territory? It's a famous person, right?
I don't
It was,
know.
Yeah, it's a big person now. Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know who wrote Under Siege. I know it's Andrew Davis directed it. The guy who made The Fugitive.
Yeah.
But it's a very efficient, fun movie. But it doesn't just play it straight because Tommy Lee Jones and Gary Busey. Gary Busey's the sane one. He's the normal villain who's like trying to accomplish a goal. And Tommy Lee Jones is like
Matt Reeves.
he's insane. Matt Reeves. He's been around that long. Wow.
Yeah, Matt Reeves wrote
I
it.
thought he was way younger than that. That's crazy. Beautiful end fight in Under Siege as well. Because Steven Seagal, what does he do with the knife?
Knife fight.
I had never seen that before. Tommy Lee Jones has the knife facing upwards, holding it like upright. But Steven Seagal's got it downwards, and he's doing like this. He's like
Yep.
stabbing him
Yeah,
at.
that
And
was
after that, I
awesome.
was like, every time I pretended a fork or whatever it was a knife, when I was a kid, I was like, because that was so cool to me. He makes a bomb out of a condom. I haven't seen Under Siege in a long time, but I remember Ava Caroliniak popping out of a cake in her tits.
He made a microwave bomb too, didn't
Makes
he?
a lot of bombs.
Yeah, there's a lot of bombs. I love Erica Laniak coming out of that cake with her tits full on display. That was her Playboy years. That was when she was like a full on prime playmate.
She's Miss July 89, man.
My name is Jordan Tate. I'm Miss July 89.
And like she was like rocking it.
Yeah.
Nice.
I love how she plays
This is
Miss
like a
July
little dance.
89,
It's like a
and she was
little-
actually Miss July 89, but like they changed her name.
Yeah. Well, because she can't play Erica Laniak. That would make no sense.
And I love when she hears those gunshots and she just comes bursting out of that cake. Huge surprise in the movie. Like, I mean,
Oh,
you're
yeah.
just like, what's happening? Those are tits, and they're fabulous.
I saw that movie at a sleepover for the first time, and let me
of
tell you,
course.
every guy sprouted the hugest fucking redwood, like fucking oak tree hard on. Like it was just like everyone was just like, and they were so full, and they were just
they were
right in that
full.
camera.
There were so many like sleepovers with all boys who watched that movie together, and all the boys at 2 a.m. got erections at the same time, and it was so weird and so awkward.
And Felk also got boners over knives. We got and we actually did the whole knife fight. We all fought like with like chopsticks and shit like that. And
Oh, yeah.
and butter knives. Oh yeah, because we were all like all of a sudden so cool just because that knife move and shit.
But
that was
wait.
the best thing at the end.
Wait, cool boys. The topic isn't Under Siege. It's what's your best non-Die Hard movie or most fabulous. Is Ballard, is Under Siege your answer as well?
No,
Oh shit! So we got a different one.
this is a hard one for me to pick.
Just like all the
Because-
dicks that saw Erica Laniak.
Yes. I loved how Erica Leniak actually like walks around for the next 10 minutes with just a little like jacket on.
Oh my
And
God,
her tits
it's
are just
so-
spilling
it's
out
so
still.
amazing.
So good.
Oh yeah.
Tab-
So,
before we move
Yeah.
on, guys, at
Yeah.
your parties when she popped out of the cake and everyone got boners at the same time, and you're like in 5th or 6th grade, did you guys show each other your boners?
no,
No, I
we did
didn't.
not show each
That was
other our
just you.
boners.
Oh, my parties were weird then.
I did have one friend who kept getting up throughout that movie and kept getting up throughout Sliver and like going and like to the bathroom like every time we like, and I think Basic Instinct, like a bunch of different times we ever like had sleepovers, we watched those movies, he would always get up and go to the bathroom like 2 times 3 times in a night, and we'd always be like, I wonder what he's doing. I wonder what Name
Wow.
Redacted is doing. Yeah, and we didn't no idea at the time.
He's
We were
got
just like,
stamina.
I also had a friend
He
who
did.
left after the opening scene, I think of Lethal Weapon, because it opens on a girl's tits. And the girl's tits, and
Oh,
then she
yeah.
jumps, and then he just was like, I have to go to the bathroom for 5 minutes. And then he came back all relaxed.
That's weird. So you get like aroused from like a tit in an action scene and have to go like jack off to that?
I
tit?
didn't, but man, I
Yeah.
mean, young boners are weird, you know?
Yeah,
They're
young boners
intense.
are very
They
weird.
have to be dealt with immediately, lest they fall off. You don't know when you're that young. You get a boner so big, it's bigger than you've ever had before. You don't know your dick might explode. You don't know. You
Yeah,
don't know.
that's true. It feels like it, huh?
We still haven't found out what Ballard's answer is.
I think things like Eric Leniak and Under Siege, like that kind of action titty shot, like gets me hard, but I couldn't get off on that. But it would get me hard enough to go investigate and find out, like, oh yeah, she is in Playboy. Like that would do it for me. That's enough to get me hard.
Nobody
But-
beats me in the kitchen.
But like a movie like Basic Instinct, now I could fucking grease it all fucking day to that.
It's not really
that
a Die
movie-
Hard movie.
That's not a Die Hard movie though.
What's
No,
your
no, no,
answer?
no.
Yeah,
No, no.
what
I'm
is
just
this
talking.
list?
I'm just talking about greasing it. Like
Okay.
Basic Instinct is a perfect grease film.
I think I know what Ballard says
guess.
before he's even said it, because he hasn't said it for a long time. I'm guessing he's going to say Air Force One.
No, I was gonna say there are
Oh.
films like Air Force One.
Air Force One.
There are films like, I would say, Olympus Has Fallen.
Olympus has fallen.
I would say there's films like Sudden Death.
Sudden death.
Oh, that's
No,
my number
not a
3.
good movie.
I would say there are films like Passenger 57.
Passenger 57.
I would say though my biggest boner film for a non Die Hard movie
Oh.
has to go to the most classic film ever in a theatrical experience, Executive Decision.
Excuse me, sir. May I help you? Sir?
In an age
Excuse me, sir. May I help you?
when terrorism knows no boundaries and the level of threat
I have a message for the American president.
knows no limits.
I am in control of Flight 343.
Sir, I don't think this is about hostages.
What are you talking about?
A shipment of the nerve toxin DZ5 was hijacked.
Are you saying nerve gas is on board?
Yes, sir, I am. They plan to use the DZ5 and the airplane together to detonate here over Washington.
Executive Decision has the one thing that set me up by things like Under Siege was that I didn't think Steven Seagal was going to die in the first act.
We're not gonna make it!
Bold.
And then all of a sudden, it becomes a diehard film because now you're following Kurt Russell, who's got no experience whatsoever, and it's a great Kurt Russell film.
Yeah,
he didn't have a tank top though.
But yeah, I guess Executive Decision would be mine, and it became the. See, what happened is I got
That's
to
a
a period.
thinking man's Die Hard though.
I guess it's like for me, I just went DVD shopping a lot in college, and because I thought DVDs were going to be the wave of the future, and we're never going to stop being perfect, like in the best form of viewing. So I bought a bunch of DVDs. I got to a point where I just snagged Executive Decision on like a $5 or less aisle.
I got it on DVD.
And I was just like, that's it. And I remember like, I was with Cool Boy Dor, and he was just essentially like, oh, dude, what are you doing getting that? Like Executive Decision. I was like, yeah, making an executive decision right now.
Oh, shit.
And then if I ever bought a shitty film in the future on DVD just because I wanted to own it, like say Baby, Secret of the Lost Legend, I call it the executive decision.
Wait, what does executive decision refer to in the movie? The president agreeing to shoot down the plane? I think that's
I think so. Yes. I think that's what they're referring to. Yeah.
Dark, considering that happened later. Conspiracy theory.
Yep. Go check out Conspiracy Theory episode. Wild and Sexy Conspiracy Theories. Whatever episode number that is.
I mean, honorable mention to Air Force One, because I think Air Force One is such a tightly made movie.
Get off my plane.
And it's such a good idea. And it's like, that's not even like, that's a non-Die Hard, like that's Passenger 57 with it being the president's play.
Yeah, Air Force One for me is now unwatchable. I cannot watch it.
Really? Why?
CGI is so bad now.
Because the ending is the biggest non-boner ever. It's like watching a 1980s video game plane crash. It's awful.
It was bad then too, though. It was
when I watched it in theaters, I was enjoying the movie. Then that scene happened, and I completely my dick was hard, and it went so soft so fast.
It's such a movie though. It's like that just exemplifies like what movies are. And the screenwriter for that actually came to speak at my film school. They screened the whole movie. And he was talking about like how like, you don't write a movie, you write a screenplay, you sell the screenplay, and then they turn it into whatever you want. And then you have to do the processes of like changing it and getting notes, and it becomes something completely different. And somebody asked like, well, how different was the original draft of Air Force One when you first wrote it? He goes, well, the original draft, it took place on a space station.
Whoa.
So pretty different. So it's like that movie was like made through God knows how many rewrites. So it's like, what if it was a plane? What if it was the president? It's like, it becomes something completely different. And,
so they had an idea that they liked, and then they changed it into a terrorist on Air Force One.
Yeah, they like dialogue and structure, but they just wanted to change the location. And
I think he had a script about John McClane in space on a space station. They're like, no, we got to update this. This is too crazy. Let's downgrade it to the president.
Yeah.
And he'll
let's
be like
downgrade it to a
McClane.
plane. Oh, that's not unique enough. Let's make it Air Force One. So who's the guy to some hard ass? No, what if it was actually the president? Now that we can get Harrison Ford. The problem is that no U.S. president's really enough, like maybe back to like Teddy Roosevelt, but like there's not a whole lot of presidents that are really badass enough that I could really believe it. I mean, Bush 41 had CIA training.
Dwight D. Eisenhower?
But I mean, Eisenhower was a badass. That's for damn sure.
Eisenhower was a fucking badass.
And pre-polio, FDR was a badass, but
I actually I guess when I look at it a little bit more, Air Force One is more of like a Jack Ryan film to me, like kind of like an epilogue.
It is, yeah.
Boner 2.
The next boner is boner from the boner hat, and it is one of my boners. So it's heavily curved, but veiny.
Shit.
Now this boner actually is references something that happened to all three of us at the same time to get together. We were all present when we first experienced the origin of this boner. What is the most fabulous scene from Avatar in 3D?
From James Cameron.
You're gonna get your legs back.
The director of Titanic. On December 18th.
You should see your faces.
Movies will never be the same. Trust me. Avatar, rated PG-13.
Oh, shit. We all saw Avatar together?
We all saw Avatar together with many others.
Oh, damn.
There was
that's right.
Cool Boy Steve was there. Cool Boy Dorn was there. Cool Boy Corey was there.
It was a fucking party.
Wow, yeah, that was a party.
Ballard, me, Dorn, and Corey went to Mel's Diner after it, and we all had horrible headaches, or at least I did, so did Corey, I think.
Hi, you've reached the Corey hotline. $4.95 a minute. Here are some words that rhyme with Corey. Glory, story, allegory, Montessori.
And we still talked about it. And it was basically the origin of the podcast, because you were like, what was your favorite scene? You
really?
Like, how many stars would you give it? You were asking all the same questions we ask every episode.
I never asked for stars. I want boys.
No, you asked for stars because we
Give me the boys.
We didn't quantify movies with the boys that yet. We were still using Netflix.
I always
stars.
quantify a movie with boys.
You were still using your Netflix star system.
That's a good system. But speaking of boys, guys, what are our boys for Avatar now, 10 years after?
I'm still going to give it 4.5.
Avatar, I would give it 4.5 out of 5.
I also will give it
Still?
the same 4.5.
Yeah.
In retrospect?
I don't like how James Cameron's obsessed with it and thinks it's the best thing he's ever done, but
Yeah, I think it's silly now that we're getting 4 or 5 more. That's just silly to me.
I don't like
that's
there was a
weird.
Oscar ad like Avatar World coming soon from James Cameron. It's like, James, that's like your 7th best movie, man.
I know, and it's taken 10 years to get sequels to it, and he hasn't done shit since, and now we're just going to get fucking 5 more Avatars that I don't care about.
I know. And you could have gotten like a True Lies 2 maybe.
He's a guy that's just wasted the second half of
He
his
said you
career.
can never do True Lies 2 now that terrorists aren't funny.
Yeah, that's true. It makes sense.
Because they were always funny.
They were funny before they killed 2,000 people, or Americans at least. They'd already killed lots of people. But the boner is, what is the most fabulous scene from Avatar in 3D? The 3 and then the D are very important to this question. Because we all saw this movie in 3D. And at the time, a movie that came out the screen, typically a 2D screen, into you, was unique and special. And we all were pretty amazed by the movie, although we all had, there were some problems with it, but whatever. But what is the most fabulous scene in 3D in Avatar? And have you seen Avatar in 3D since seeing it in theaters? I've seen it on my 3D television.
I have a
Blu-ray.
confession to make.
Yeah.
I haven't seen it since we all saw it together.
What? I own it.
Oh.
I own. God.
Oh. What's he doing? Why does he care?
He's grabbing his Avatar Blu-ray. He has it in 6 formats. DVD, Blu-ray, Laserdisc.
Haven't seen it. I when it came out on Blu-ray, first day, it wasn't released on 3D, and I didn't have a 3D TV anyways. Look how much I paid for it.
Yeah.
$35 to have it on Blu-ray.
Fuck.
And then I bought it again when I got a 3D. First 3D Blu-ray I went out and bought. Avatar. And I paid, price tag's not on it, but I believe that was also $30. And look, you can't tell because it's a Skype camera, but that's
I know, I have it.
lenticular.
I like that cover though. That's a good cover compared to the original.
You're
cover,
missing one though. But you're missing one. You're missing the Blu-ray version of the collector's edition, where you get to see the 2 different extended versions of the film. You can see the special edition and the collector's extended edition.
Don't miss the biggest adventure of all time. Back on the big screen. In 3D. With never-before-seen footage.
I have
I've
that
actually
one.
only seen the theatrical version.
Oh, God.
I have
Now-
that one,
now
and I'll tell
Bella's
you
going
what.
to get his.
The extended fucking edition is bad ass. Okay, it is great. I love it. I just love more of the world. You see more of the
How
aliens.
fucking long is that? 4
But
hours?
it's close, and it's a great
Jesus.
4 hours.
Fuck no.
Oh, it's wonderful. Absolutely.
Nothing could be that great for 4 hours. Not even sex. Dick would fall off.
I fucked for a lot longer than 4 hours.
And your dick fell off.
I'll tell you the sickest shit though in 3D was. It is when they attack their fucking hard-on wood tree. Like that tree, that tree, when they fucking shot at it and the rockets are going and they unleash every fucking missile and rocket at it and it's just exploding and wood splinters are going through Na'vi left and right. That was amazing in 3D.
Bring it down.
I don't even remember any of this shit.
That's how you spread the cockroaches.
That was a great line.
And that's how you scatter the roaches.
What's his code name? This is Big Papa Dragon, something like that.
This is Papa Dragon. I want this mission high and tight. I want to be home for dinner.
All the ash in that sequence and the sequence after that is incredible in 3D. It was just right in my face. It was like actually being immersive.
Wow.
I joked that my favorite scene in Avatar once, I think it was actually while we were at Mel's Diner, was the alien sex fucking with the hair. But I've since now realized that when he rapes the dragon with his hair, when Jake Sully rapes the dragon with his hair and makes the dragon love him.
Yes.
That's the best scene in the movie because then he flies.
We've talked about that before.
We've talked about this before, but the idea is that when you rape a horse with your hair, you can rape as many horses as you want because the horses are sluts. You can do it with one hair and then the horse is fine with you being with another horse. But when you rape a dragon, it's for life.
For life.
That dragon's your bitch forever. And the way you fucking you do it is you approach the dragon and the dragon's like, I'm gonna kill you, I don't like you. And then you fuck it until it loves you. And then it loves you forever.
That's intense.
Until you find a bigger dragon and then you fuck it and you don't care about the small dragon no more.
Our guys call it a greatly inopteryx.
It is Toruk, last shadow.
No, that's not true. It's a side piece because he lets it go at the end of the movie into the sunset, and he gets back on his regular dragon.
Oh, really? I don't remember that.
Yeah.
That's in the theatrical cut, or is that in your gay special edition?
I don't know, man, because you know what? They're all my
I don't think that's in the theatrical cut at all.
How do you even watch movies like that where there's like 16 cuts out there? Like, what do you even like have in your head as like the actual cut of the film?
There's only 2 cuts in the movie.
I usually go by what the director says, and then sometimes I correct the director. Like if, say for instance, I think James Cameron says his cut of the film is the theatrical cut. To me, I would say the collector's extended edition is the best version.
So there's 3 cuts.
I trusted you.
3 cuts, yeah.
With you. With you.
I trusted you.
Trust me now, please.
I will fly with you. I will fly with you.
I'm gonna fucking kick your fucking ass. You don't shut up for a second, all right?
There's like 10 to 15 minutes on Earth in the beginning of the collector's extended edition.
I just don't remember that much from that movie. And it's not to say I don't like it, because I think walking out, I thought it was like so awesome. I think it was maybe like a 4 or 5 for me. But like as the years went on, I just have no interest to see that movie again. So I got to say it's like probably like a 3.
I remember walking out, my eyes feeling like they worked out. I remember being like, wow,
my brain
like
was tired.
My eyes kind of hurt.
Yeah,
Like,
I think my boner moment was right before the finale. My eyes were hurting so bad I took off my glasses and I watched about 15 minutes in super blurry fashion, and I was just waiting for the finale to begin when all this fucking ship started coming in and like the big fucking behemoth rose up, and that's when I put back on my glasses.
I actually remember
let's
you doing
fucking
that.
rock.
I was sitting next to you.
Let's rock.
Yeah.
And I remember you taking off your glasses and being like, what the fuck is this guy doing? I don't
I
care.
couldn't see, man. My eyes were watering like up. That was my first like experience with a 3-hour 3D movie, and like I just couldn't handle it.
It's 162 minutes long. Theatrically.
Yes. It's long.
It's long. It is long. But I think Avatar, if you divorce it from all the fucking insane shit that James Cameron has been talking about since it came out, where like he says quotes like, I'm not going to make anything other than Avatar movies now. Everything I need to say about the world can be said through the world of Avatar, which is dumb. If you just appreciate it as a movie, it's a good movie. It's not one of James Cameron's best. The 3D is the only... I watched it again in 2D many times. I watched it on TV and through 2D, and when I got the 3D TV and watched it again in 3D, because all told, I spent over $100 on the world of Avatar, and it needs to be in 3D. It's like necessary to the movie, because without it, you do not have the immersion.
I'm gonna keep my 3D television just to buy Avatar and watch it again.
That's what I did.
That's what I'm gonna do.
Do you have a 3D TV?
I do have a 3D TV.
The kids love it.
But the kids love us.
Avatar 2 coming 2019. Avatar 3 coming 2020. Avatar 4 coming 2020. Avatar 5 coming 2021.
No way. Is that really the release schedule?
Oh yeah, we're getting 2 in 1 year, baby.
What is going on? What is going on?
I'm jacking off so I can come another topic for us.
Yes.
Our next topic, boner, is one of mine. What is the most fabulous movie strip club?
Oh. Ooh. Oh. Ooh.
Yeah. Ooh. I don't remember. I had a definitive answer for this. Now I can't fucking remember what it was. So.
Ooh.
All right. Nolan can go first, I guess.
Because it's so fucking fabulous, and I've never seen anything goddamn like it in my life.
Yeah.
It's got to be the fucking strip club from Armageddon.
Oh fuck! That is so weird. That's actually a church. That's actually a decommissioned church.
No, that's not a church.
That was about to be demolished.
No, it wasn't.
In the commentary, Ben Affleck's like, yeah, this is actually a church that was about to be torn down, but that they agreed to shoot here because in Michael Bay's mind, this is what strip clubs look like.
Yeah, it was gothic.
Wow.
There was like ribbons flying everywhere, lots of wind, lots of spotlights spinning around. Like I've never been to a place like
No
that.
tits, no exposed tits at all.
Oh, but it was a great strip club. You're talking about the club, not the tits.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I'm thinking of the setting, the environment.
Yeah, it's beautiful setting, beautiful environment. Wow. That could be my number one. That could be my boner too. Or I could go with Titty Twister from Dusk Till Dawn.
I was just thinking that one too.
See that thing that's
Salma Hayek's in that.
Is that a strip club? It seems more like a fighting bar where there's also
Twister, dude.
Like
That's
weird.
my favorite kind of strip club. Hostile environment, vampires.
Yeah, there's vampires.
Salma Hayek stripping.
The main dancer is
Asian actors.
Salma Hayek doesn't strip. She comes out in a
Sex
bikini
machine.
and just dances around in a bikini and never takes the bikini off. And then she just puts her foot in Quentin Tarantino's mouth and makes him drink tequila from it.
I was still pretty hot, like fucking
hot.
scene.
I'm trying to think of like a dirty strip club, like a strip club in Mexico or something. I mean, I
My
can't.
first thought went to like a shootout in 48 Hours, but I don't remember that strip club being anything special.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I also thought of obviously striptease.
Striptease, yeah.
Striptease is depressing. I hate that movie so much.
Yeah, it is.
I'm gonna
And
say,
then I also thought of
Showgirls is pretty good. Yeah, Showgirls
Yeah.
is pretty good.
But yeah, I don't know. I really like that Armageddon one. I remember thinking like, who is that hot chick? Looked her up. Boom. It was like some playmate named like something Roberts.
We never
Roberts.
even see inside the strip club in Blade Runner. I would like to see a chick fuck a snake on stage. That would be kind of neat.
Jesus.
That's what happens in the movie. We just never get to see it.
You keep bringing this up.
Well,
I really want to see it.
Because I really want to see it. Because I really want to see it. Salma Hayek has a steak.
Felk, I am sure you can go to Thailand right now and find that.
Yeah,
like,
but
happening
it's
in a
probably
club.
a lady boy. I don't need to see that.
I don't. think that
I'm
would
sure
turn
they
me
have
on at
lady
all.
boy and non-lady boy.
Wait, so the thing is, you shove a snake head up your vagina?
Probably the tail.
That
I
could be
just
death
assumed-
if you did the head.
The head would be
suck
bad.
it all.
Yeah. What? Maybe you suck it off too. I don't know. We never see it.
I thought you just shoved the whole thing in their vagina and like in their asshole, and they could create like this loop. You know?
Oh, like a horseshoe?
I would.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh, you know
up
what?
and down?
I'm gonna change my. Well, it's not a strip club. It's a private stripper who comes over. Damn it, that's not a strip club. I was gonna say.
What?
Bachelor party.
Oh, bachelor party. Or I
Because I want to see that show.
You could go with Very Bad Things.
There's not a strip club in that movie though. It's just not,
No, but they have a stripper come over to their room.
and they kill her accidentally.
Yeah, and who was that? That was porn star Kobe Tai or something,
It was
right?
Kobe Tai. It was Kobe Tai.
That's right. Yeah, that sounds
She's
right.
been replaced by porn star Asa Akira.
Asa Akira is kind of a mess of a person. I listened to her audiobook.
Oh,
She's got some problems.
Who narrated it?
She does.
Aw.
Oh shit, guys! I just remember we're forgetting a big one.
Which one?
Fucking Channing Tatum's nutsack in our face.
God damn it.
Oh, I never
Magic
saw that
Mike.
I've never
movie.
seen that movie. Yeah.
Yeah, I've never seen
You
it.
guys are missing some nutsack.
Is there really nutsack in that movie?
No.
Is there? Yeah, I've actually always
Maybe. Who
wondered
knows?
if
I've never
there
seen the
there
whole
are
thing.
dicks in those movies.
Isn't there the strip club from Full Monty? Isn't that a strip club?
Full Monty. They show their Full Monty.
No, they don't. They just show their ass cheeks at the end. It's like a freeze frame at the end or something like that, right? You don't see their dick.
Great freeze frame.
Great freeze frame.
Maybe,
but you don't
maybe
see
the
their...
best freeze frame of all time. Better than Arnold Schwarzenegger in Commando.
Nothing's better than Arnold at the end of Commando. I also just love the way fucking Running Man ends. And he just shoots fucking the bad guy through a billboard.
Shoots Killian through a
Yes.
billboard.
And then all of a sudden, like John Parr kicks on, running away with you. Fuck yeah, every time for me. I think I talked about this already in the podcast.
Yeah, you love that part.
You know, the more I
love
fucking
that
look
part.
through like the list of like movies, strip clubs, I'm actually really kind of angry. I mean, the one in Showgirls really is like the only one. Like, strip clubs are a lot dirtier than they have ever been depicted in any movie. And like the worst is still in Go, where like that movie is made from a person who has no concept of what strip clubs are like. Where like if you touch a girl's ass, bouncers come out and with guns and are about to shoot you, and the only way to get a VIP dance is to use a secret code word. I want the champagne. Like, what the fuck world does that movie exist in? It really angered me because, like, the first time I ever went to a strip club, I thought that, like, I thought you couldn't touch a girl and you get like arrested.
This is the second or third time you brought this up.
I know this is
we're just a rehash.
This is a rehash right now. This boner's a full-on rehash.
In case you guys haven't figured it out, I'm gradually like shifting to the point where Felk on this show is just like Chef in that episode of South Park, where I'm just like, you can make me through sound clips from previous episodes and no one will ever know.
It's slowly happening.
Sweet pussy.
I guess if we're going by just purely like actual like strip club, I think Showgirls it might be the best then, I guess.
Yeah, I'm going to say Showgirls as well, although I would like to see a dirty Tijuana.
Yeah, but
bar.
Showgirls is the closest thing probably in like mainstream media to what, like, you know, a clean strip club environment would be like.
No way. I stand by my selection. The strip club in Armageddon is the cleanest, most fabulous strip club I've ever seen.
Yeah, but Showgirls strip club has Jesse's pussy.
Yeah. She's so excited. She's so excited.
Give me that pussy shot. Pussy.
Sweet pussy.
Sweet pussy.
I don't even remember what episode I said that in. I just know that it's been in a lot of other episodes. Our next topic, boner. It's one of mine, so I've got 3 this time. I've never actually gotten 3 in an episode before, to be fair.
This is insane. This is huge.
It's a Felk episode.
This isn't one of my favorites either, but and also another one where I can't remember the fucking answer I had. What is the most fabulous, most delicious looking food in a movie?
Oh, Jesus Christ. This is another fucking Secret of the Used pizza one, isn't it?
Maybe. That was not my answer.
Was it most fabulous, delicious food in a movie?
Yeah. What is most delicious looking food in a movie?
Oh, I see. I'm rehashing Hook.
It's goo.
Shit.
It's
you are
still
rehashing Hook.
It's still frosting. It's still
I might have
food
to
made of
agree with you.
frosting.
It looks so good.
You're doing
Doing what?
it. Using your imagination, Peter.
It's so gross.
It looks so good.
It looks so good. But for the sake of not having to rehash that, I would say the soup that Michael Keaton eats as Bruce Wayne as Batman in the first Batman film on his date with Kim Basinger, that soup looked so fucking good.
How's the soup?
Excuse me?
The soup. How is it?
It's great.
What, really? Seriously? There's like Jon Favreau made a movie called Chef, and there's like 4 or 5 awesome looking shots of food.
There's carne asada. Check it out.
Wow. Chef Big Dog up all night cooking. Shut up and taste this, amuse douche. Come here, guy.
Look at that. You like it?
Yeah.
We're gonna cook like this.
We're being reviewed by the most important critic in the city.
Now suddenly you're going to be an artist. Well, be an artist on your own time. It's my restaurant.
The kitchen is my domain. That was our deal.
The deal is now changed. Either you stay or you go.
So you're threatening to fire me now?
No, I'm telling you what I'm prepared to do if you don't cook my menu.
The whole movie is food porn. There's delicious pizzas in God knows how many fucking movies.
We talked about them.
The apple pie from American Pie looks so good, and you can fuck it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. What
about all the different dishes from the beautiful Pixar film Ratatouille? Don't you want to eat that weird Ratatouille dish? It looks pretty good to me.
No.
That's
I got one, guys.
Yeah.
And it's because of what happened, what these characters endured, and I was right around their age when this movie came out, and they just endured so much. They almost got fucked in the ass so many times. They haven't eaten in like a day, and you know that's crazy. When you haven't eaten in a day, you get nuts. And they finally get back to home base.
Oh, shit.
And this fucking fabulous spread is just out on the table for them to eat. And it's fucking everything a kid would want. It's fucking ice cream and fucking cakes and fucking puddings.
Yeah.
Fucking candy.
Jello.
That Jello looks good.
Jello. That Jello even shakes again when dinosaurs come. I'm talking about fucking Jurassic Park.
65 million years in the making. Jurassic Park.
Yeah, that was good. That looks great. That was pretty amazing.
That's a pretty good one.
Get them jigglers. I would say the only thing that upset me about that was the ice cream was a little melted.
Well, it had been sitting out for a whole night, man.
Yeah, I don't know how that food was even like. It would be like stale as fuck.
No, it's been less than like 8 hours.
It was sitting out there for the ride home when they got back that night. It had been a whole like 12 hours. That food's old and nasty.
Nah, you can make it work if you've been out being chased by T-Rexes. You would not have a problem with like eating old dairy.
You haven't eaten in a day, and as a kid, that's everything.
I definitely thought of the Jurassic Park food spread as being a good one. The meal they eat in prison in Goodfellas is going to be my answer, I think.
In prison, dinner was always a big thing. We had a pasta course, and then we had a meat or a fish. Paulie did the prep work. He was doing a year for contempt, and he had this wonderful system for doing the garlic. He used a razor, and he used to slice it so thin that it used to liquefy in the pan with just a little oil. It's a very good system. Vinny was in charge of the tomato sauce.
Ah, got the smell. Got three kinds of meat in the meatball.
What'd you put in it?
Veal, beef, and pork.
Ah, good, but you gotta have the pork.
Well, that's the flavor.
I think that is the one food that is so fucking delicious looking. And I had Italian tonight at the best fucking restaurant, an Italian restaurant in Los Angeles, the Cheesecake Factory. And it was delicious. A lot of the food in American Psycho also looks really good. I have to say that movie has like a fancy like 80s New York. Yeah. I actually think the food in Ratatouille looks like shit. Oh, shut up.
What's happening? What's happening?
He's doing the laugh from American Psycho.
Darcia. Yes, I know it's a little late, but is it possible to reserve a table for 2 at 8 or 8:30, perhaps?
The burger and shake in Pulp Fiction also looks really good.
I was just thinking about that. That's a good one.
The Kahuna Burger, the Big Kahuna Burger.
What about
that? Looks like garbage. That actually looks like a flat, gross-looking burger. I think that was just.
The Big Kahuna Burger looks not tasty, even though Samuel L. Jackson tells me it's tasty.
This is a tasty burger. Vincent, you ever had a Big Kahuna burger? Want a bite? They're real tasty. Well, if you like burgers, give them a try sometime. Me? I can't usually get them because my girlfriend's a vegetarian, which pretty much makes me a vegetarian. But I do love the taste of a good burger.
But what about the fucking spaghetti in Lady and the Tramp?
No, it's animated. I don't know. That's Ratatouille, you know.
That
also,
was a nice
like
long noodle.
Also, like
it was a long noodle.
Gutter trash dogs are eating it.
No dog is gutter trash. You take that back.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. What's that? A take back? All right.
Have you guys not seen Chef? That like I actually tried to replicate a lot of food from that movie.
I've seen Chef, and all Chef is a giant masturbatorial session with Jon Favreau.
Yeah.
About let me use all my friends to make a movie, and let me do a movie that allows me to eat my fat ass some fucking delicious food.
Exactly.
It was basically like, look how hard it was to make movies when there was people breathing down my neck at Marvel, but now when I make movies just for the fun of it, I love
Chef's
that.
good. Chef's good. Chef is good.
I like Chef. Yeah, it's a good. I give it 3 out of 5 boys.
I still say my boner is Bruce Wayne eating fucking soup.
Could you pass the salt?
No! No! All the food in any Batman movie looks like, ugh, no.
Oh shit, guys, we're thinking about the most fabulous spread in any movie. You know what I'm talking about.
You better tell me because the soup is really sounding good to me.
I'm talking about
It's supposed
fucking
to be
soup
cold.
with soup with eyeballs, fucking snakes coming out of their
Oh,
mouth.
no,
I'm fucking talking
no.
about monkey brains.
No.
Dessert. Chilled monkey brain.
Indiana Jones, Temple of Doom. That's a nice spread.
But you're not eating.
I had bugs for lunch.
Oh, dude, and then the soup poses a soup surprise.
Snake surprise.
Ah, sneak surprise.
Oh, but you know what? That apple Indy gives Willie after the scene, that apple looked tasty. That was a tasty looking apple.
It was a tasty looking apple.
I don't trust apples. I lost a tooth to an apple.
Ow! Ooh, that must fucking hurt like hell.
Did. I mean, it was coming out anyway, so I was a little kid, but
Oh.
it just ripped it fucking out, and it was like,
This wasn't a permanent tooth. Okay.
So you don't eat apples anymore.
Never.
Because you don't eat apples.
He hasn't eaten an apple since then.
I have not eaten an apple since. I've eaten apple pie. I've eaten apples in a sense, but I've not eaten.
How old were you? How old was this?
What?
8? How old are you? 8, 6, 10, 12?
Well, however old you are when tooth come out of you.
I lost a
16?
tooth in a fucking chicken nugget. It didn't stop me from eating chicken nuggets.
Yeah, nuggets.
I lost a tooth in a pussy. It hasn't stopped me from eating pussy.
I knew you were gonna
No
say that.
way.
Sweet pussy.
All right. All right.
You got a lot now.
This episode's sweet pussy.
So much I want to eat right now. I want to eat both of you right now.
All right. All right. Let's move on to the last and final boner.
What is the most fabulous scene in Swordfish?
From the producer of The Matrix.
3, 2, 1. No, wait.
Swordfish.
Wow.
Fuck it. There's Nolan stacked the deck and there's like 10 of these.
The month of March is John Travolta month.
You get licking.
It's also Breast Cancer Awareness Month.
John Travolta, Hugh Jackman, Halle Berry, and Don Cheadle. Swordfish.
Oh, well, I know what Ballard's is.
Yeah, you know mine?
Yeah, I know what yours is.
Yeah, Halle naked, for
Yeah,
sure.
it's gotta be Halle's titties revealed.
Morning.
Mid-afternoon?
And her lingerie scene.
This looks friendly.
Oh, that scene's even better, I think, than the titties reveal because it's the mystery. The mystery of those titties.
Well, I like the blowjob scene.
I was just fucking with you, Stan.
You guys are forgetting something about Swordfish, though. The blowjob seems nice. The titties are nice.
Yeah.
But getting back to my old good friend John Travolta, they're driving in that hot car. A tail pulls up beside him. Fucking Travolta says, hit the brakes. They hit the brakes. The car's tailing them, come to the side of him. John Travolta pops out and dual wields some fucking handguns.
Yes.
And shoots from standing up in the car. Oh my God. I got so fucking wrecked for John Travolta right there.
That was his car. I forget exactly what that car was, what model.
It's like
make
a
and
one
model.
of a kind.
But that is actually his car, and it had that paint job that was like pearlescent, but it went switched from green to purple.
Yeah.
It's fucking pretty amazing.
And then he goes to the trunk and like opens it up and he pulls out a fucking, was it M60?
Something
huge and just unloads on people.
Drive, Stan.
It's a TVR. It's a British sports car company. It's a 2002 TVR Tucson Speed 6.
What's the paint color?
I'm looking that up. It is a...
It's like blue and purple and pink. It's like all sorts of colors.
I just the bullet time, how they took advantage of the bullet time for it too. Like,
with
and
the
they did
opening shot,
the
they
fucking
wrap around
ball
the
bearing
explosion.
bomb.
That was cool. Even the fact that they actually like dangled a bus from a helicopter for reals through Los Angeles is awesome.
That was real? That was for real?
Yeah, that's fucking real.
Wow. With Vinnie Jones actually on that school bus too?
Everyone's on it. That's how real it was.
Wow.
John
That's
Travolta was
insane.
on it.
Now wait, this was like the first time, or no, that's not the first time, I guess, but this is like one of those few times where people saw, I think, a Jerry Bruckheimer film, and they thought they were just seeing a Michael Bay movie. I honestly think audiences did not realize they did not see a Michael Bay movie.
Oh, yeah. A lot of people, I mean, Con Air, a lot of people think it's a Michael Bay movie.
I think Con Air was another one that for sure I think people went and saw and thought they were seeing
Gone
a
in
Michael Bay
60
film.
seconds.
Gone in 60 Seconds, Coyote Ugly.
Yeah.
No,
But this
Coyote
is-
Ugly is definitely not a Michael Bay movie. That's just a Bruckheimer movie.
I think Coyote Ugly is like Michael Bay does feminism.
Okay.
Yeah. Is Bruckheimer just stealing Michael Bay's look there for all these movies? Because they definitely look similar to Michael Bay.
They do.
Yeah, but
he was.
Top Gun had some of that before Michael Bay ever got involved. So it's really kind of Tony's, like, Michael Bay kind of evolved from Tony Scott's style.
Yeah, I would say that. Yeah, I guess that's fairly
It's true.
accurate.
It's true. Because if you look at Bad Boys looks a lot like a Tony Scott film.
Very much.
Yeah, and Tony Scott held that style through all the way to the end. I mean, if you look at shit like Enemy of the State, Deja Vu, like those movies
Yeah.
still had all that
Man on
coloring and that. Yeah, Man on Fire especially. Man on Fire is kinetic as fuck though, with the subtitles all over the screen. I never really liked that aspect of the movie, and it's the only reason that movie is a 4.5 out of 5 boys. then it is a 5 out of 5 for me. I love Man on Fire.
Oh, I wouldn't go that high.
Creasy Bear.
I like Man on Fire a lot too. I think it's a brutal movie.
It's a good movie.
It's brutal, but it's weirdly directed. He directed that more like his original style, like classic.
You know that was a movie he wanted to do originally, and he ended up not being able to do the film, and so he ended up like finally remaking it by just making the movie he wanted to do all along.
Yeah, I love that it's also the very end. It says dedicated to the city to Mexico City, a very beautiful place, and it's like because the entire movie is about how Mexico City's horrible and everyone just gets kidnapped, which is true. Well, can we do one more? Because Ballard, we didn't get one from you here, so I'm going to randomize from Ballard.
There's no pity boners,
And it's legitimately came up randomly, and as soon as I read it, I had never noticed it before. I didn't even know it was in here, and I want to say it so bad.
Then we're doing it.
All right. Our sixth special boner.
Unprecedented.
Except we did 9 that one other time. What is the most fabulous super babe from the TV movie Baywatch Hawaiian Wedding?
Wow. Okay.
Oh, is this a Ballard?
Of course it is.
Hello. Why don't you make your perverted calls to somebody else?
Caroline, don't hang up. It's me, Neely.
Neely? What are you doing?
Getting massaged.
Okay, why don't you call me back later?
No. This is important. Caroline, Mitch is getting married.
Our Mitch?
Yes, our Mitch. The wedding's in Hawaii. Her name is Allison Ford. She's a cheap little Stephanie knockoff clone.
Knockoff clone? What does that mean?
She looks just like Stephanie. Just like her, Caroline.
This is a big one.
I got IMDb. Who's actually in this movie?
I mean, obviously, I have to do this as well.
But I already think I know my answer before even looking at the cast.
Jason Momoa's in that movie, apparently.
Yes, he is.
Of course, you knew that. That doesn't shock you at all.
What's this called?
Nope.
Baywatch Hawaiian Wedding? Is that what we're looking at?
Oh my God. I actually was thinking of Saved by the Bell Hawaiian Wedding. Doesn't that also have an Hawaiian Wedding TV movie?
No, okay, so we have Pamela Anderson.
Dude, until 5 seconds ago, I thought we were talking about Saved by the Bell because I remember the Hawaiian Wedding. And then now I realize it says Baywatch Hawaiian Wedding. And I'm actually don't even want to do this boner anymore.
We're in it.
We are in it.
We don't have to do it.
We got Pamela Anderson, Yasmin Bleth, Angelica Bridges, Nicole Eggert.
Oh, yeah.
Carmen Electra.
Yep.
Stacy Camano.
Jason Momoa.
Yep.
Jason Momoa. Gina Lee Nolan.
Yep.
Randy Roderick.
Fuck.
Oh, fuck.
Billy
Paul.
Warlock? There's a guy named Billy Warlock on Baywatch?
Jessie Jane, by the way. Jessie Jane was an uncredited bikini girl.
Huh.
Well, then she's my pick.
What? Jessie Jane's your pick?
Because I've seen her fucking insides and shit. Yeah.
How do they look?
Fucking pink and beautiful. And she's from Fort Worth.
Oh, really? So wait, I thought you hate people from Dallas.
Yeah, but only when I'm comparing to the people from Houston.
Gotcha.
So who's Brandy Roderick?
Oh, she's so hot.
She's Playmate of the Year. She's Hugh Hefner's girlfriend for a while.
Are we rating this at the time of the film or just in general, like now?
That's a good question because Jessie Jane's winning if she's now. Because I don't know how she was in this movie. She looks brand new now. Well, a little sun dried.
I say rate this based on when they were in the movie. Carmen Electra was pretty fucking hot.
Oh,
Carmen Electra was the hottest, I think, at that time. I think I'm gonna go with Carmen.
Ow! Well, I have to be different.
But Nicole Eggert was really fucking hot still. She wasn't on her, too much on the downslope just yet. And Pamela's always amazing.
Oh.
But Pamela was definitely not as hot as Carmen was then.
Well, Pamela's on her early 40s, maybe late 30s.
Yeah, once she got the barbed wire tattoo, it was just downhill.
Oh, no. When she got that was her apex.
That's when her downward spiral began.
Did she marry David Hasselhoff's character?
Okay, let's see. I am about to meet Allison, who could very well be my late sister's identical twin. She's marrying Mitch, a man who I love and respect, but who blames himself for Stephanie's death. and could very well be mistaking guilt for love. Now, my friend Neely, she still covets Mitch.
I disagree.
No, Pamela doesn't know.
Who's getting married in Baywatch Hawaiian Wedding?
Who knows?
Who the fuck?
Okay.
We all came to Hawaii for a wedding ceremony, and CJ wasn't about to let us go home without one.
Oh, who is this beautiful thing? Oh, that's Nicole Eggert? Jesus Christ, she must have gotten tit plants. She got tit plants. Okay.
tit plants.
She got tit plants.
That was a big problem. They actually had to, right in between seasons, they had already shot part of an episode for season 3, episode 1 at the end of second season, and then had to explain randomly in the episode how she suddenly had tits get bigger, and they tried to hide it for a little bit because she.
What was the canon explanation? Aliens, ghosts, Who
knows?
Who the fuck?
Oh, don't Google what Nicole Eggert looks like now. Ooh, man.
I know. That's why I said it was important to see at least what they looked like at the time of the movie.
Oh my God, she looks like Kathleen Turner.
We're basing these women all off their 2003, okay? 2003. Carmen was probably the best in 2003.
Good year.
I can't believe this was 2003. Jesus Christ.
Brandy Roderick was also really prime in 2003. She was 2001 Playmate of the Year. Oh. And Angelica Bridges was really hot back in 2003. Pam was still rocking it. Stacey Kamano was hot in 2003.
Pam is still rocking it just fine.
Well, I did say CJ was a free spirit, a little butterfly. Looks like this butterfly was finally caught. I thought you were swearing off men.
I was, but all business and no play makes CJ a very dull girl.
You dull? Never. Congratulations. Lorenzo, you are a lucky man. Our favorite hotel waiter will be lucky to survive the night.
I think my pick would probably be Brandy Roderick here, just because she was so primo at this point.
Oh, I'm picking the egg. Ow! She was the hottest Baywatch thing to me.
Summer.
I call her the egg.
But we're forgetting about one powerhouse here.
David?
Yes.
Well, my relationship didn't exactly work out the way I expected. But the thing about relationships, you never know what to expect.
I mean, if I had the chance to fuck the Hoff, I'm doing it.
Any day.
Any day.
You guys ever seen Blown Away? Or not the good one with Tommy Lee Jones and Jeff Bridges, but the movie with Nicole Eggert's tits? I've only seen the part with Nicole Eggert's tits.
Me too.
So I can't attest to the rest of the movie.
Good movie.
Although Corey was an intern for the production company that made that movie.
Good Corey.
Yeah.
Hi, this is Corey. I hope you and I can get married someday.
Oh my gosh, she's so fat now. It's crazy. She looks like a whale. It's horrible. Well, we better stop talking about all these fabulous boner moments in movies. All this hot erection talk has Ballard's boner rising like the dark night, 1 inch from his gaping mouth. Man, it's heating up. Oh my! Noli's knob is so jacked indeed, that it just shoved itself right inside his own butthole. I'm starting to sweat. Oh geez, the sight of Noli's knob machine gunning back and forth inside his own ass was too much for Ballard. His beaver basher is starting to touch his lips. Oh no! Now you guys have gone and done it. Grab the oil. My pretty Peter just packed on 10 pounds of muscle, bleached his tip and got a spray tan. Dick and ass and dick. Erection so big we suck on our own dicks, motherfuckers.
Wow. Wow.
Intruder alert. Intruder alert. Intruder alert. Identify.
Uncle Alfred, it's me, Barbara.
Ow! Cool Boy Nation, tell us what you think about this episode's fabulous boner moments in movies. Also, if you have any questions or any more insight on our fabulous boners, then let us know by emailing us at thecoolboyspodcast@gmail.com. New episodes come out every Tuesday. Be sure to like and subscribe to us on iTunes, YouTube, SoundCloud, Twitter, and Facebook, and please rate and review us as well. You can also donate to us on Patreon and receive additional content like Cool Boys After Dark. It only costs a couple of bucks, and you'll receive special access to content too hot to air. You can find the Cool Boys on Patreon at patreon.com/coolboyspodcast. Also, please check out our other great Cool Boy Central content. What? What? What happened to Ballard? I broke him.
Ballard lost it.
Also, please check out our other great Cool...
Also, no, look right above it. You can also donate to us on Patreon. Also, please check out our other great. It's just good witty copy. It's all it is. Also, and then also again immediately. We gotta fix that.
Please check out our other great Cool Boy Central content with Batman and Beyond. A Cool Boys podcast on... Oh, great. So the words are moving while I'm trying to read them. That doesn't make it hard.
Also...
Please check out our other great Cool Boy Central content with Batman and Beyond. A Cool Boys podcast on iTunes, SoundCloud, Google Play, and Patreon. Where the Cool Boys have an uncensored discussion about Batman, the animated series. Everything ranging from bat tips to bat nips and all the boners they have given us. Thank you for listening. Stay cool, Cool Boy Nation. Until next time, it's Byzies from Bat Person Felk.
What?
That's a reference to Batman and Robin, the Bat Person.
Oh, that's Byzies from Bat Boy Ballard.
He was Batgirl before, now he's Bat Person, so he's PC. Like.
Oh, you're PC now,
and you're Nightwing Nolan, like the badass name.
Finally, goddammit, Ballard keeps stealing all the good ones.
Yeah, wait, what was the one? Wait, what did I have? What was the ones I had before? It was Free Willy Felk, Blackfish Ballard, and then Namu, the killer whale.
I don't remember that one at all. I don't remember that one.
It was in this script of it earlier on.
Okay, good.
Yeah, I guess I'm Nightwing Nolan. Yeah, that's right.
Stay cool.
Fuck you.
Stay cool, Cool Boy Nation.
Suck my fucking goddamn dick that's stuck in my ass right now.
You are an outstanding American boy.
You have excelled in all things.
I pump while I dump.
Oh, yeah.
So cool.
Oh, yeah. So cool.
Oh, yeah.
So cool.
Get out of here, damn silly. Get out of here!
Oh, yeah.
This episode of the Cool Boys podcast was brought to you by... I would like to see a chick fuck a snake on stage. That'd be kind of neat. Tori was there. Steve was there. Dorn was there. Sweet pussy. I would like to see a chick fuck a snake on stage. That'd be kind of neat.
No!
Suck my fucking goddamn dick that's stuck in my ass right now.
Oh, she got tit plants.
You get licking.
Sweet pussy.
Oh,
just the tip.
Just
the tip. What's happening? Sweet pussy. I would like to see a chick fuck a snake on stage. That'd be kind of neat.
Just the tip.
Tori was there. Steve was there. Dorn was there. Fuck it. Sweet pussy.
Get some
Cool Boys.
So serious.